Have you heard about the quiet luxury look that is all over TikTok? Well, I'm not on TikTok either, but I've heard about quiet luxury. And today I'm going to share with you how we can create that quiet luxury look in our outfits, in our looks, but at affordable prices. Hello ladies, I'm so glad that you have joined me for today's video. My name is Kay and this is Dress for My Day. And as usual on Wednesdays, I show up here really just to be with you ladies. You just give me such inspiration. I really enjoy you so much. I enjoy you in the comments. I enjoy hearing from you each week. We are a community of women mostly over 50 because that's what I am. I'm 60 and I want us ladies over 50 to keep getting dressed for our days and keep showing up. One of the ways right now that is really popular to show up is with quiet luxury. So today we're going to talk about what quiet luxury is. I'm going to give you 7 easy but essential style tips that will help you create that kind of look. I'm going to share with you a great brand that makes it oh so affordable to attain this look. And I have 9 outfits, I think it is. So this is quite the lookbook. Today's video is sponsored by, yes, that wonderful brand that makes quiet luxury attainable, Quince. I am so happy to be partnering with Quince today because truly they hit all the marks when it comes to quiet luxury, as well with other style aesthetics too. So you're going to see a lot of Quince today. Almost everything I'm wearing today is from Quince, and I'll be giving you links down in the description box below so that you can shop everything at their very fair and affordable prices. I'll share more about Quince as we go, but you better believe this is one of those brands that I really admire for their fair practices, their sustainability, their quality of their products, and yes, those fair and affordable prices that they make available to us. But without further ado, let's get going on that style tip number 1. This is essential, ladies. First of all, we got to know what in the world is quiet luxury. You just kind of got to nail down this in your mind, I think, before you start trying to create it from your closet. And I really do think, for the most of us, if you've got a fairly classic closet, you are definitely going to be able to create this style aesthetic, and it's just so on trend. And I'm here for it because it's one of those that really resonates, I think, with our age group, and also with many of the women that I hear from in the comments each week who tell me that you like a very classic style aesthetic, maybe with some modern twist and maybe a little bit of eclectic thrown in there too. Well, that quiet luxury really is just all about being minimalist. It's about really kind of being pared back. It really kind of goes back to a couple of other terms that you'll sometimes hear used interchangeably with quiet luxury. Things like old money, stealth wealth, and really just that minimalist, kind of an older minimalist look. So what we're talking about though is trying to attain that look that, let's just say, you kind of do a little scenario in your head, that if you really just had buku-doodles of money, I mean like it is just flowing and a-going, you've just got so much money in the bank that you have nothing to prove. And so just kind of think about that, like having lots of money but no need to prove it. And so that kind of takes a lot of things out of your outfit. Things like, you know, gaudy labels or, you know, brand labels, or just things that are really definitely characteristically a particular high-end brand. It takes out a lot of the flourishes and things. It keeps the look really minimalist, really kind of old school, a little traditional, but these days we're seeing this quiet luxury look worked with things that are also modern. So you don't have to necessarily go old looking. And I do think that's something for us to be mindful of. If we are older, we're already mature women, we are over 50, we don't want this to look old on us. And I think that's a mistake that we sometimes make if all of our choices are very traditional, very kind of old school or old fashioned. So it's quite okay to throw in some modern things, some even on trend colors or styles or silhouettes, as you're going to see me do today, but still keep that quiet luxury, old money, whatever you want to call it, that I've got money, but I don't need to prove it look. My second tip for really achieving this look, especially on kind of a regular basis, if that's something that you aspire to do, is to build a wardrobe, or at least, you don't have to build your whole wardrobe around this theme, but build a capsule wardrobe that allows you to put together the quiet elegance looks really easily. And in that capsule, these are some of the things you want. You want kind of traditional pieces, classics, things that are timeless, that will stand up against the test of time. Things like classic crew neck sweaters, maybe a cotton button-down shirt, classic trousers in really beautiful solids. And these should be pieces that are really classic and also high quality. Now, high quality does not necessarily mean high dollar. You can find good quality clothing, accessories, and jewelry at affordable prices. And I suggest that you watch my video called How to Identify High Quality Clothing. And there it's a pretty exhaustive list of what to look for when you are shopping. But the main things that I would suggest that you look for when you're looking for quality are good construction, high quality fabrics, and natural fibers as much as possible. You want good details on those garments and accessories. And you want pieces that are timeless. So even though they may be a little modern, they don't have to be old-fashioned, they could be modern, because really good trends that are built around classics are going to continue to trend or to stay in style for a number of years. So you can still wear, for instance, I would say, wide leg jeans, trousers are not only classic, but they are trending right now, but they would definitely fall into that timeless category. So those are the kinds of pieces you want to build into your capsule wardrobe. And that brings me to our sponsor, Quince. I am just so excited to partner with them because they have quality nailed down. Quince believes that quality products can elevate your life as a standard, not a luxury. That's a motto from their website, and I have found that everything I've ordered from Quince truly lives up to that. Their pieces are made from high quality fabrics. They have great construction. This is a brand that practices sustainability by trying to create products that really are timeless, that you can wear and enjoy in your closet year after year. Quince only works with factories that are also committed to responsible production, ensuring fair wages for their employees, and also practicing good standards as far as environmental friendliness. Whenever possible, they use sustainably produced materials, such as in their organic linen line and also their organic cotton towels. And I also love that Quince offers extensive sizes, all the way from extra small to 3X. So if you want to build a quiet luxury capsule wardrobe, then you want to fill it with those high quality products, I highly recommend you check out Quince. Their website is extensive. Not only do they have beautiful fashions for women, but they also have accessories, they have jewelry, they have home goods, and they have products for men too. My third essential tip for styling the quiet luxury style aesthetic is, whenever possible, to wear natural fiber fabrics. Now, personally, I don't wear natural fiber fabrics all the time in all of my clothing. There are so many great man-made fabrics as well that are moisture wicking, that are wrinkle resistant, all of those things, and they definitely have their time and place. But when you are trying to create this quiet luxury look, I do suggest that at least one or two or three of the things that you're wearing are natural fibers. That is definitely going to create more of that quiet luxury look. So we're talking things like good cotton, linen, of course, during season, cashmere, wool, leather, suede, just great fabrics that are natural and that just feel and look natural and authentic. Recently, Quince has upgraded their cashmere. I think that's one of the things that probably made them famous in the recent years is their cashmere, because it is so affordable. In fact, their cashmere starts at just $39.90, and their classic crew neck sweater, cashmere sweater that you'll see me wearing here and a couple of other places, a couple of outfits that I'm showing today, starts at just $50. Yes, that's what this sweater is. It's $50. But what you need to know is that, like I said, their cashmere had got to upgrade this year, which means it is softer, it is smoother, it is more resilient. It is thicker. It is just altogether better than it was. In fact, you get 20% more cashmere on each garment. So that's pretty significant. They only use grade A Mongolian cashmere, so that really is the finest available, which means they are longer threads, longer strands, and they're just really soft and luxurious to the touch, kind of that buttery, soft feeling. I really could tell a difference in this year's cashmere compared to last, although I thought last year's cashmere was pretty good too, and especially at just $50. So you're seeing a lot of cashmere from Quince in my outfits today. In fact, I think every single outfit features Quince's cashmere, all the way from this pretty Johnny collar sweater that I'm wearing here. It's in a beautiful mossy green. I have a black crew neck cashmere sweater. I have also an oatmeal colored. I just love the oatmeal color. They also have a beautiful deep burgundy that I'm wearing in a sweater, a zip up hoodie sweater. And then you'll also see me wear a really pretty kind of a muted soft brown. It's just so lovely. So there are so many to choose from. And one of the things I really like too about Quince is their selection, wide selection of colors and different styles. Tip number 4, as you're going to see in these outfits that I'm modeling for you, is to keep it simple. You want these outfits that you put together, whatever the occasion may be, okay? Whether it's dressier, whether it's for work, whether it's for lunch out with friends, or maybe it's a day at the market, or even a travel day. I'm going to show you outfits for all of those occasions. You want to keep the pairing very simple. Usually just 2 or 3 pieces. They need to have clean lines, a clean aesthetic. Each piece needs to have a very clean aesthetic. For instance, these are also Quince jeans, by the way, and they have no distressing on them. They are a kind of a muted, lighter, medium wash, but there's not any distressing. They're very classic, very timeless. They are what I would call a longer or a shorter full length jean for me. And they do have different inseams that you can decide on. So you get to choose the inseam that you want to purchase in your size. They have a couple of different silhouettes of jeans, but I love this straight leg jean. It's a really relaxed fit, so classic. Along those same lines, I suggest that you choose solids for your outfits instead of prints. And if you do want to throw in a print, it should probably be in like maybe a scarf or maybe a blouse that's just peeking through a sweater or a jacket. And then you want to keep those prints kind of minimal and tiny rather than large and like really modern. You want them to have a very quiet effect. Overall, you just want the outfit to be no fuss, no muss, very simple lines, very clean. Just like I said, you've nothing to prove, so it's just a very quiet outfit. Essential styling tip number 5 is to aim for a little elegant. Now, elegant doesn't have to mean fancy or dressy, but it can. For instance, here I am wearing a beautiful Quince silk dress. Yes, it's a beautiful washable silk. Just lovely. It's a brown dress that I actually got last year. They do still carry it in several colors. And I have topped it with a brown button-up cardigan. And you could wear it open, you could wear it with the cardigan closed. I actually love it with the cardigan closed, kind of like a pullover, wearing it, it's almost like a pullover. And then I've just worn some brown boots. And I've also carried a brown clutch. Now, one of the things that's really simple about this look, of course, is that it's tonal. It's just tone on tone. It's very monochromatic. And that's one of the surefire ways really to achieve a quiet elegance look is by wearing monochromatic, or really at least keeping your colors in your outfit down to 2. 1 or 2 colors in your entire outfit, maybe 3 if you're throwing in a neutral like black or white or ivory. So I love this look though. It's just very clean, very beautiful, but very clean. Adding all those textures, by the way, all those natural fiber fabrics, suede, silk, and cashmere, just really amps up the elegance, the factor, but it really keeps the look still very quiet and soft. And yet at the same time, I've created some jeans outfits you can see here that are quiet elegant. So it doesn't have to be fancy, but what makes these outfits quiet elegance is those no distress jeans, very simple classic cut jeans, topped with just a really beautiful cashmere sweater. And you'll notice too that I have very minimal jewelry on in all of these, not a lot of extra accessories. I think you probably could wear a scarf around your neck with some of these if you wanted to, but once again, I would keep that scarf very elegant, very a smaller print, very, very refined. And of course, you just keep the look really very simple and very lean. Here I'm styling Quince's Ponte knit pant that is amazing. It is a beautiful pant. It's a nice thick knit. It goes on beautifully. It keeps you kind of sucked in and really pulled together. It's just this beautiful classic black. I love it. These pants actually even have a belt loops too, but I've not used them here. So for my travel looks, I just topped them with a classic white t-shirt, and then you could top that with that beautiful zip-up hoodie in that deep burgundy, which is just so classy looking, and that's a great travel outfit. Or another way you could top that outfit would be with just throwing that crew neck pullover cashmere sweater over your neck and tying it around your shoulders. I think especially this oatmeal looks so nice, but you could do the same thing with any other color of sweater as well. So just very classic, quiet, elegant looks, but still great for travel. Tip number 6 is to reach for very classic, traditional colors, but the ones that look good on you. And fortunately this year, so many of these classic neutrals specifically are on trend. Things like deep burgundy, true navy, deep chocolate brown, and a charcoal gray. All of those are just so on trend, and they really do resonate with that quiet elegance style aesthetic. But you of course could also reach for black, will always look classy and elegant. Also a lighter gray, oatmeal certainly works nicely too, ivory and white, and camel is another great choice. But those are the colors that I would lean into for quiet elegance, but you want to pick the ones that work well for you. So consider your coloring, what else you have in your closet, what colors you like to play with and you like to wear, but I would really kind of reach towards those beautiful neutrals. And yes, I'm including a deep burgundy and even a dark hunter or olive green as a neutral too. You just kind of, it's going to be hard, it's going to be challenging to create a quiet, elegant look in say hot pink or orange or turquoise even. You can do it, I'm sure you can pull it off, and there's so much wiggle room for interpretation here too. Trust me, these are not rules, just tips. But I do think it's so much easier to create that quiet elegance look with these beautiful neutrals. Tip number 7 is to finish your outfit with 2 things. Pared back but elegant jewelry, and I highly recommend if you have fine jewelry in your jewelry box, pull it out and wear it. The simpler the better. And by the way, Quince also has a beautiful selection of fine jewelry at very affordable prices. And then the second thing, of course, you want to complete your outfit with is the right footwear. And I think what you want to reach for when you're trying to create quiet elegance are traditional pieces of footwear. They can have a modern edge to them, a modern, vibe to them. By all means, you want to look current, up to date. But things like loafers, sneakers, just classic sneakers, boots, of course, those kitten heel pumps are going to be great, or just classic pumps. And of course also classic flats, like little ballet flats or pointed toe flats. those classic footwear, which is really everything that's on trend right now anyhow. Those are the ways though to really finish off these outfits. You see me wearing all of those types of footwear here in these outfits that I've shown you today. So I hope those 7 style tips, those essential style tips, will help you if you'd like to create that quiet elegance look. I think it's really nice to create this kind of look when you are going somewhere special, maybe you're meeting friends for lunch, you are traveling, or you're on vacation, or you're just going to a class or something, and you want to look your best, you want to look lovely, but you also don't have any desire to draw a lot of attention to yourself. You're not trying to be flamboyant, but it's just a style choice. So just keep that in mind. If you prefer something like bohemian or whatever else is out there, that is certainly just, you do you. But I did want to share with you these essential style tips for styling that quiet elegance look because it's so on trend and it's just so lovely. Thank you so much to Quince for sponsoring today's video. But remember, I've got links down below to the jeans, the pants, the dress, the sweaters that I showed you. So many great things you're going to want to check out at Quince. So I hope you'll check below in the description box for all of those links. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed today's video, give me a thumbs up on your way out. And if you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and create an account on YouTube so you can do that. It's very painless, I promise. And once you have that done, you can subscribe to lots of YouTube channels, but definitely subscribe to mine. And I will see you again right back here next Wednesday.